Well, today Joel and I are at Stone Mountain, North Carolina, and we're going to see some beautiful views and waterfalls and one of the most incredible hikes I think I'm going to ever make. It's just absolutely amazing. Let's go see what we can find. Well, Joel and I today are in Elkin, North Carolina. And I've got another one of those places I've always wanted to go. Stone Mountain, North Carolina. I don't confuse this with Stone Mountain, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. It's a totally different place. They look a little bit alike. But we're doing, what, 5.5 miles?
Something like that, yeah.
It's a big loop. You are going to see some incredible views today. It's into October. The trees are like some kind of pretty. We're going to have an old homestead that we're going to see, incredible mountain views, and of course we're going to have a waterfall, right? Hike wouldn't be right without a waterfall. Let's go see what we can find. As the trail elevation continues to climb, we're really starting to get into the pretty fall colors. Here, I'll just kind of do a spin around. And we finally got to a spot that we could kind of catch our breath. But this is really gorgeous. Isn't it pretty? Really pretty. Really, really nice. All right, Joel. Yeah. Let's mosey. Yeah. Well, we are at a little flat spot. Now, again, this is what, Joel, 5 and what miles for the entire loop?
Entire loop is 4.5 miles.
Okay, so 4.5 miles for the entire loop. We're headed to the summit. We've hit a little flat spot and kind of catch our breath. Now, if you saw the video from Mount Yonah, that was basically a climb. Some real steep 30 and 40 degree long, football field long walks.
Going up was tough.
It was a hiney kicker.
This is definitely not as aggressive.
Yeah, this isn't as aggressive. Very pleasant. Now, I'm telling you, it's still a bit of a workout, so they referred to this as a strenuous hike, and it is. So we're about, I don't know, half a mile-ish from the summit. I can't wait. And then we're going to not come back down this way. We're going to go down the back side of the mountain. We understand it's a lot of steps and stuff, but we're up for it. Turn the camera around one more time just so you can see just how pretty it is. Now we're on the back slope of Stone Mountain, and you can see it is just hickory trees galore. Oh my gosh, sugar maples. And one of the things that Joel and I were commenting about was how well the trails are marked, because there are some spots that you can get off kilter, and you can see on that tree there's a big orange dot. This is the orange dot trail, whatever. But it is pretty. So we're going to walk flat for a few more minutes, and then I think we got another little elevation to hit over here. Oh, I'm already seeing some more rock face. Wow, this is going to be amazing. These views are, they're stunning. We think we are approaching the summit. You know, this is a first trail for us. And there's just several spots along this way that you're seeing these rolling rocks. This thing drops fast, doesn't it, Joel? I know, watch out. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Holy Toledo. As I like to say, you ain't seen nothing yet, y'all. Look. Oh my gosh. Look at the birds over there. Yeah. If you saw Mount Yonah, the birds like to come and catch the thermals, and you can see them. Gosh, this is stunning. All right, here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Watch. This is really not a bad hike, is it, Joel?
No, not at all.
I mean, this is for the views and, again, the trees and these rock summits. Now, again, we're just now reaching the top. We get a lot of spots here where you can kind of slow down. And we're starting to see warnings now that basically, don't be stupid. I mean, you know, let me just share that with you. Just, you know, here, I'll share with you why. Look at this. I mean, look over there. If you can make it out in the distance, that is just a slope straight down. And if you did survive it, there probably wouldn't be a layer of skin on you when you got to the bottom. It would pretty much sand you raw. Wouldn't you think, Joel?
Yeah, definitely.
And we can tell we're reaching the summit here because we're seeing these rocky peaks on both sides. They're going up. So I think we're going to have a little bit of a climb here. And again, it's not too bad.
Not at all.
If this guy can do it, anybody can.
It looks like they even got a built-in bench up here.
Yeah.
For those that need a break to sit down.
Yeah, they do this.
Sit down and look at the views over here.
I know. I know.
That's
so
pretty cool to see it from that angle.
They do, yeah. So look at here. You could sit right there and just enjoy that. Wow, it is really pretty. And this is getting a little steeper. So we're going to kind of kick it in gear up through here for a minute. Now there's the main path, and every now and then, they're not really marked. Look at this. You get these little side views. They're gorgeous, aren't they, buddy? Look at this.
Got 4 houses up on the top of the mountain up there. And man, that's just gorgeous going up.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You do not want to get too close to that edge.
Yeah.
This thing is, it goes aggressive very, very fast.
And you want to have some good shoes.
Good shoes. Have you some good Merles? Good Merles. Wow, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. We're still climbing, but the terrain changed. It's, you know, a little more of a gentle slope, and you got these pretty fields of wildflowers and grass, and then just all these pretty fall colors. Once in a while you get these little side paths, and again, there's no railings here. Please, please don't go too far. This is a straight drop off here. And this is as far as we're going, but look down in that valley. Oh my gosh. Joel, when we did Mount Yonah, Joel said we saw the valley and the mountains off in the distance. Here's the distance. Here's the difference here. We are the mountains. We are, aren't we? Golly. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. This is a sheer drop-off rock face here. Breathtaking. I think that's a hawk. It is a hawk. Look at that, silver hawk. See him? So Joel, what were you saying about the scenic views?
Well, you know, this might not be the most strenuous hike, but as far as a scenic view, this is one of my favorites I've ever done. This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is incredible. It's really pretty up here.
It is. I mean, Joel and I have done more hikes than we can count. Ever since he was a little guy in middle school, we've done hikes. And I think this is my favorite, pal.
Man, as far as a scenic view, for sure.
It's stunning.
It is incredible.
Here, I'll show you. Look at this. I mean, just look. And if you wanted a made-to-order day to hike, is this awesome?
Definitely.
Wow.
Nice and cool, no humidity, clear skies.
And some kind of pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we made it to the summit.
Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of folks, so for those of you who are out on the West Coast and, you know, the Rockies and everything, look, I've traveled up there as well. I know it's pretty, but there's something about these East Coast foothill Appalachians. They're just, they're really something. The foliage is different, the trees are different. It's a little bit more dense packed. And then, I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like this.
The views are incredible.
Yeah, I keep trying to come up with great words.
I mean, yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm just going to let the pictures speak for themselves. I think that's the best thing to do at this stage. Reached the summit, pal.
Yeah. And it's time to head down to the water.
Yeah, we just came from that direction, and we understand somewhere down here is
I think we got a couple miles before we hit the waterfall.
Yeah, and we got the old homestead to go down too.
That's right. That's right.
So they said that's definitely a place for pictures, and of course YouTube video. And somewhere down around in here we find steps, and we'll see what that's all about. This is another one of those side views. You probably can't make it out, but it's right there. You can probably, there's houses. There's people. There's actually a couple houses right up there. That's crazy. Oh, look at this, folks. If you can manage this hike, and you're right outside of Elkin, North Carolina, or if you go up to Mount Airy and do all things Andy. You know, take a 20-minute drive and just do this. So we decided to come up from the base, not up through the homestead and the waterfalls. Here's one reason. I like going down steps. I don't like going up steps. And it was a big enough workout just doing the accent up through here. Through with views yet? I thought we were done. Oh, Joel, what do we got here? Oh my goodness.
Part of the... We didn't get off the path here, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, do we have steps cut in the stone here?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness. Look at this. Oh yeah, this
thing just wraps around.
It wraps around the...
It goes forever.
It just wraps around this big rock face. Yeah, so here's where we're at now. Yeah, I would strongly recommend, unless you want the workout, this is your descent.
Yeah, I would.
This is a...
Look at that, you see people coming up.
Yeah, I'm watching folks are hurting. Look at this. So to come down off this mountain, this is what they've supplied us. I'm so glad, Joel, we came in the direction that we came. I would not have wanted to done all these steps. We did that at Tallulah Gorge. We're out of the step business. Here, I'll just give you a view. This is that's what you got to face, and I have no idea how many steps are coming up through here. More than I'm taking, that's for sure.
That's crazy though. In order to make the trail connect, they had to build this up here.
Yeah, it is.
In order for you to be able to come around.
Yeah, so you could safely come off this edge and do this loop. This is a huge investment. If not, this is your descent, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a view
Yeah.
of
There,
how that
there-
drops off right
there's your descent.
there. And look at how far it goes down from here.
Yeah. That's I'm
not trying to walk down that thing for sure.
That's a pure hiney scraper right there, buddy.
Yeah.
And more steps. Lots of steps. Lots and lots of steps. Well, the back side of the trail and going down the descent has got a lot more character. The front side is pretty and trees and oaks, and then this one's much narrower, lots of steps, and it's rough. You know, I would say probably difficulty factor going up maybe a 5 on the other side. I would think if you attempted, yeah, you're 8 or 9 if you come up this way, because it's just a pure step after step climb. We've seen some people who chose this direction, and they were hurting bad. And they've put these up for a reason. Give you a little something to hold on to. I mean, even with this, look at this. I mean, even with this, we don't have steps. You're having to navigate this face to come down. Well, we made it down the bottom. We got some flat areas here on the back. Glad we're walking down steps, not up.
Absolutely. Yeah, and still walking down them is gonna wear your knees out for sure.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go. The terrain is totally different here, so just kind of give you an idea of what we saw coming up. I got a feeling that people that come up from the base and go up to the summit take the north end up from the waterfalls, and it's big and wide, not too bad. It's got some sharp spots, but coming up this backside, you're going to pay for it if you're going up, and it's a bit of a negotiation to go down.
Yeah,
but not bad. I mean, it's not really strenuous.
No.
The biggest thing is the steps get your knees and your calves a little bit. So it's the 3rd week of October. We got leaves are falling from the trees and blue skies, and another Jerry and Joel custom ordered hiking day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go.
So the terrain has changed substantially. So we think we're down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're down at the 800 feet, and you can see how the terrain has changed. You see all the mountain laurel, the rhododendron down through here. It's just tons and tons. The trees have changed. The temperature has changed. And we have more steps.
Yeah, we're not at the base.
Maybe not. Well, we thought we were through with climbing. We're not. So we're somewhere down toward the base of the mountain following the creek. Yeah, we have steps. Lots of steps. Lots and lots of steps. Would you look at that?
How cool is that?
That's
where we were. We were up top that there.
Wait till you see this. This is the homestead. This is amazing. Oh, wow. So I guess there's just enough valley here. Yeah, I can see up in that direction where they could have probably had a place for crops and cattle and so forth. And then look at this. And some people have a backyard. And then others have that for a backyard. Look at that.
Hey, look at the guy climbing up there, Dad.
Oh my gosh, look at the climber.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's a guy climbing that rock face. I know I'm a little zoomed out, but can you see right there at the top? Can you see him moving? That guy is climbing that rock face. Can you see him? Holy Toledo. Incredible. The other thing I hate to say is the buzzards over there flying over the dude's head. Gracious, can you see him? There you go. Now you can see him moving. Wow. And let me kind of take this in perspective where he is at. There you go. That's where he's at. Oh my gosh. So this homestead is really cool. I think the house goes back sometime into the 1800s. Yeah, really old. Here, I'll turn this around so you can see some of the architecture of the old cabin. It's got both German and English influence. From what I read, the dovetails you see here are a bit of a German style, they said. And then the stone fireplace is more of an English style, the way the stones are done. I'm neither a log cabin maker nor a stone mason, so, but I'll just let you see this pretty thing with the cedar roof. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's just a gorgeous day. But you can see the old smokehouse and the cattle pens. Really something. God, it's a beautiful day. They had a blacksmith shop. You know, I guess they had to be totally self-sufficient because there is nothing around for miles. Miles and miles. What's so amazing, it's all log structures. Yep. So here's your corn crib. So here's your smokehouse. This is where they would have cured all their meat and hung their hams. You can kind of take a peek in here. Look at these logs. Look at that. And just think, all that was done with an axe. All right, we are coming up from the homestead. Yeah, that's where we just left. Something in it. All right, we understand somewhere down here there's a waterfall. You know how I am about waterfalls. Just you know, it's hard not to look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that's something. Yeah, some kind of pretty. This is down from the homestead. Really pretty down here. We're really following the creek out. Creek's building. And you got bridges, and if you want to get your feet wet, you can do that. They don't stop you. Oh, here's where we smelled fresh wood. They just built the bridge.
I smelled Lowe's around the corner.
Smelled Lowe's. You can hear the water building. We're getting close to the falls. It's this creek down through here is really something. I don't know what to expect as far as falls, but look at this. This is pretty. Temperatures drop too. Look at that. It's pretty. Really pretty. Then as you come along the path, I don't think we've got even to the main falls yet. We still got a long way to go. But you get pretty shots like that. Just gorgeous. Isn't that something? All right, you can hear it. Yep. We found the waterfall. I mean, did we ever find the waterfall? Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Some kind of pretty. Well, if you think you're getting away from the steps, sorry. Steps, 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 steps. I'm just telling you, if you want to see the waterfalls, lots and lots of steps. Hundreds of steps. Oh my gosh, more steps. More steps. And more steps. Oh my. This is the very top where the waterfall builds. Right down there at the bottom is where we just came up from. And then down she goes right there. We did it.
Oh, we did it.
We
did it.
We did it. So we had made some estimates on difficulty factor. When you look at the map, it says strenuous. That's maybe a tad of an understatement.
Yeah.
It sucks you into it, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
So giving it the Jerry and Joel factor of difficulty, what would you say going on this north end?
Going up was a 6.5, but coming down and then back around to the waterfall, I'm gonna say a 9. We felt it. We felt it towards the end.
It was tough coming down. You saw that in the video. It was really tough coming down, but coming up from that waterfall, I don't know, maybe 700-800 steps, maybe more. I don't know. It was a lot.
It was a good bit.
It was a lot of steps, but it was worth it. We had a blast. I got to hang out with my bud. It's just nothing better than enjoying that. What an awesome day. Awesome views, awesome hike. I love RV life, don't you?
I love RV life.
I love me some RV life.